Welcome again, DomiNators, to StabDominations channel. First of all, huge apologies for being away for over a month. The biggest reason was that my iPhone 6 Plus that I was using up until today simply wasn't able to run the game while I was recording in World War Attacks. The issue started basically with the new latest update where the sabotage and betrayal and protect were increased from 1 tactic space to 2. That meant I needed to use more decoys, and basically the decoys often every now and then they cause huge lag issues, and especially when I was recording. So basically I simply had a choice. Do I keep failing my attacks and try to record something, or I just will quit until I get a new device? Now this morning I got my iPhone 7 Plus, and I'm hoping that it will help with the decoy lag, and it was due to the performance issues. So let's hope it does. We will get the proof soon, because I'm about to do a live attack with you guys. But what has happened with the Sony Alliance? So basically, when back until a month ago, we were basically warring with the full squad, all the elite players, Matt and other good players. We were warring non-stop. So what has happened now is that, as you know, also Matt hasn't uploaded videos over a month as well. So he's now only taking part in one war in the week, and this is our weekend war. And our weekend wars are very interesting indeed. For example, if I show you our last weekend war that just ended. So we were against Ukrainian world, and Ukrainian world, while we were warring them, they were on 61st place in World War, and we were able to win them by 3 medals, and it was extremely close battle, guys. I mean, you can see we just came short of 5-starring all of their bases. I actually failed. One of their players had full 3 level 6 defensive coalitions, and I got 98%. And the biggest issue was that I actually let the officers out from the town center, so that actually caused a lot of issues and basically had me to do 5 troop cars and still came just short of 5-starring his base. But nevertheless, you can see we have been trying to grind our way back to top hundreds, because what happened a month ago was that we basically lost 5 wars in a row, and we came very far from the top 100. But what you can see now, after the war against Ukrainian world, we came back to top 100. So we are extremely excited. We are happy to be back again in top 100. And Ukrainian world, they lost 20 places in top 100 due to loss against us. And basically what happened in the war was that our top 3 players, I mean, most of the Ukrainian players had 3 offensive coalitions activated, and they just kept pounding and pounding our bases, but we defended successfully 15 of their attacks. So me and Matt's base were 3-starred, and I think I was attacked 5 or 6 times, and Matt like 4 times, and they just couldn't do anything. And our number 3, Matslana, he defended at least 6 attacks. And they actually got 4 stars from him, but still we defended 5 medals altogether. So they were extremely puzzled and actually joined our alliance and asked afterwards, what the hell happened, guys? How come your bases are actually defending so well? So I'm hoping to war you guys, whoever is watching, soon, so you can try to attack our bases as well. But we now grinded back to top 100, and actually one huge medal loss that we got was you can see on the 28th place Russian Wolves. So they have only 20 members, and they are extremely good players. So what happened to us was that they just put together their alliance basically, and we got matched up against them, and we basically lost almost 800 medals, and we had no chance to fight against them because they were stackers, sandbaggers, and very highly upgraded bases. So we got like 76 versus their 100. So we had no chance, and we just got a little bit unlucky to battle against them when they were just in the beginning of their glory grind. And of course they won us, and now they are in top 30 already. So extremely strong alliance. But what happens now is that in the middle of the week we are doing basically second lineup wars. You can see most of our top players are missing, at least 4 or 5 of them. And so is Matt. So now we are against Honored Virtus. There's not much glory on the line, 27. But nevertheless, we will give our best. And I'm planning to attack number 2. So let's quickly scout and see what's happening with this base. You can see 3 maze entrances to the base. That will definitely make the losses a bit bigger than I would hope for. Huge empty space here. I don't know if he had any defensive event building there and just hasn't filled it, or it's filled with traps. Nevertheless, my plan, and also United Nations, so pretty strong opponent, level 204. My plan is actually to approach this base from the embassy side, because from this embassy side my bazookas can make their way through the walls, and also what you can see is that all of this side is filled with buildings. So all this area here is trap free basically. So the traps can expect it to be here, here, and of course all these maze is filled with traps. So I want to avoid them in the beginning of my fight until I have taken down the town center. So what I've done lately is I haven't really rallied my troops together after I spawned them in the middle of the attacks. And if I approach from this side, I can use the town center and fort lockdown with my blitzkrieg, and then prolong the town center with my sabotage. And that should be fine. In the beginning of the attack, I can probably drop my troops and then use 1 decoy right about here. Because the decoy has 3 units basically. So if I would use it on the wall here somewhere, it would take the hits from the mortar and this mortar, and would prevent the spawn from town center as well as the fort. So right about next to the World Wonder here, I can use it. And that should be pretty much it. I'll probably not rally my troops together after that. And I'm using transporter as well, so I can actually clean up this side of the map quite easily with my transporter units. I could probably do my second transporter on the top of the command post, and then somewhere down here. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm bringing now 3 decoys, and 3 decoys, 1 sab and 1 protect. It has been working to me so far, and just in case I have a couple of troop tactics as well if I need to clean up at the end. Most important to do a quick drop with 5 seconds on all of my troops, and then I can take it from there. let's use one decoy right away. And as you can see, nothing got actually activated due to the use of decoy. And now I can use my Blitzkrieg to prevent forts from spawning. And my second, let's use the sap somewhere here and help with as well on my howitzers to clear the town center as fast as possible. And why not use one decoy here to prevent the enemy heavy tank doing any troubles to me, as well as the mortar. And you can see pretty much the attack is over. Wasn't much problems. Oh, a couple of my officers are in a really bad place in the traps, so I'm guessing I will lose many of them here. Yeah, probably all of them. I was able to save one at least. But as you can see, the fight is basically over. A little bit of officers lost due to the traps, as I was afraid of. But the transporter, I actually really grown to love it. Maybe a small issue is that you'd like at least 2 fighter planes to clean up the stronghold units as well as the officers if they should spawn, but nevertheless, in most of the wars the transporter proves to be quite useful. As you saw, pretty easy attack. For some reason it doesn't show my attack as the last one. It has changed the order. Okay, now it's 1 minute 44 seconds. Pretty good. I can also show you guys my first World War attack. That was a bit more interesting, because it was, this guy actually had 2 very highly upgraded defensive coalitions. I think they were level 6, but we can check later. So I chose my starting point from the top left side. It was either that or from the bottom right. We warred these guys a couple of weeks back, and then I used bottom right hand side, and again made a stupid mistake and let the howitzers out at the end, so losses were a bit bigger. And I already knew that he has a lot of traps in the center here in this open area from the attack I did against him a couple of weeks back. So I decided to use decoy to prevent getting all of my troops stuck in there in the traps. And I actually the generals weren't that highly upgraded, so I didn't really care about them, so I just let them out. And what you can see here is why I actually lost a lot of time, and it took me 2 minutes and 40 seconds to clear the base, was this rally here. I didn't plan to rally it. I just wanted to speed up my troops and use the rally on the town center. But nevertheless, the rally was made, so I guess it's safer to keep your troops together, but with my composition and attack plans, usually it doesn't really matter. What it did was that all of my troops got extremely slowed in these barbed wires, and this bottom half of the map would be already cleaned out by my troops if I wouldn't have rallied them together. So I lost an easy minute or so in my attack just because of that rally, but at least probably the troop losses were slightly smaller. So as you can see, almost all of my troops survived actually the attack. And I will speed it up because nothing much to watch. It's already finished. So this time not as interesting war, but I wanted to tune up as soon as possible, as soon as I got my new phone ready. So let's see what level defensive coalitions. He actually had level 4. Yeah, level 4 defensive coalition, so not that bad. Yeah, one of our 19 player got cleaned up. So thanks a lot, guys. I will try to be now much more active and provide content. And with these replays, you can see a lot of like simple mistakes and attacking strategy errors that our lower level players are making. So I will probably upload a lot of content to the coaching side of my coaching watch list in my channel, so that newer players can also probably find this channel useful, and I will talk through the mistakes that lower end players are making, or some of the higher end players, if there is something for me to teach as well. So it's extremely important for our own alliance members in that way to learn more, because this replay thing actually really helps the active alliances, because they can see what errors people are making and what to improve. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned.